Good afternoon, Real Life Radio listeners. This is Jennifer with your Community Connection Corner here on your Catholic station, Real Life Radio 1380 and 94.9 FM. Joined this afternoon by Dress for Success Lexington with Amy Wickliffe, Vice Chair of the Board. Welcome to the program, Amy.
Thank you for having me.
And this is your debut on radio, so
It is.
welcome to this world.
Thank you.
But you've done TV with Dress for Success or with...
Correct, with Dress for Success. Mm-hmm.
And you guys are like brand new. I mean, you still... been around for about a year, but that still feels brand new.
We are still brand new. We will celebrate our 1-year anniversary in our location over on Winchester Road October 1st. So we're still in our first year of operation, but thrilled with the support that we've received from the community during the last few months.
So tell us about Dress for Success and what's your mission and kind of how it came about and how it came to Lexington.
Sure. So the overall mission, we are a local affiliate of a worldwide organization who is dedicated to helping disadvantaged women as they enter or re-enter the workforce by providing them with professional attire, a network of support, and the career development tools that they need to thrive and work in life. We partner with various agencies across Lexington. At this point, we've partnered with about 30 agencies where these women go to for help. A lot of them are job training programs. What we've found is the women, once they get trained to get the interview or to land the job, they might not have the professional attire when they walk into the interview. And we know that you never get a second chance to make that first impression. So part of our job is to make sure that that first impression helps that woman land a job.
And you've probably seen with women coming in that the concept of professional attire may not click in everyone's mind. Well, I think I look nice. Isn't that enough? But it's a different standard when you're trying to get a job.
Absolutely. Making sure that, a suit is a great way to start. And not everyone these days wears a suit to work.
Right.
But when you're going in to make that first impression and to meet with that potential employer, giving out the impression that you've taken care of yourself, you feel good about how you look and how you feel, really helps that employer see that you'd be a good fit in their company.
So Annalisa Wagner and Jennifer Monarch are kind of the founders of Dress for Success Lexington. So you're here on their behalf. Do you know kind of what inspired them to launch this?
I think both of those women who I have learned so much from over the past year, did not know them before I got involved with this organization, have become fast friends with both of them and really learn a lot every day. They were actually working on bringing this organization together separately through a mutual friend. Found out they were both going along the same path and decided to join efforts.
That's cool.
And the rest is history. So they really saw a need for something like this in Lexington. As we looked around at all of the different nonprofits and the agencies that help women, this seemed to be the one gap that we saw in the Lexington community. And they took off and went through the entire application process and put together a great pitch to the worldwide organization. And since then, the affiliate's been approved.
And how did you get involved?
I got involved, my background's in fundraising, and obviously with a nonprofit, we rely on donations from the community. We have no state or government funding. So we are all private donations. So with my background in fundraising, never done nonprofit fundraising before. So jumped in, and it's been a blast to work with various employers throughout the state and throughout Lexington who are interested in making an impact in women's lives.
So what's the basic process of a client? How do they get in contact with you? What steps should they go through? How do you guys help them?
So the client, the partner agency that we work with, so the woman will go to the partner agency. 9 times out of 10, she's been with that agency for a little while going through a training program. Once she lands a job interview, the agency calls us, that lady makes an appointment with Annalisa at the Dress for Success Lexington Boutique and Eastland Shopping Center. And then that lady shows up. Annalisa takes them through the entire fitting process. So once she walks, our boutique is set up like a store, and that lady can come in and she can pick out what she wants. Annalisa will also pick out some appropriate attire. She'll know where she's going to interview to make sure that it's appropriate.
Right.
And from there, they'll go through the fitting process. We provide the woman a complimentary outfit for her interview from head to toe. It's not just the suit. It's also the shoes, the bag, the scarf, the undergarments, everything that woman needs to make sure that she looks and feels good going into that interview. If the woman also needs interview prep, or if she needs to do some research about the job that she's going to apply for. She can also utilize our Career Center, which is headed up by volunteer Sue Hicks, who's doing a wonderful job with the Career Center. And then the woman goes on the interview. Hopefully she lands the job, and then she can come back to Dress for Success Lexington and receive up to a week's worth of clothing separates.
Oh,
so
wow.
when she starts her job, she not only has the outfit that she interviewed in, but she also has clothes so that she feels comfortable starting the job off right.
Because when you look good, there's a confidence that comes behind that, which just can transform someone. And on Facebook, you guys post like before and after pictures sometimes, and you can just tell in the facial expressions and everything that there's a little transformation happening here just from a simple change of clothing.
There is. We say when you look good, you feel good. And to watch that transformation, I've had the opportunity to witness a couple of suitings, and it's amazing. It's a very emotional process to watch that woman walk in to having, some of them have nothing when they come to us.
Right.
And to leave looking good, feeling confident as she's going into that interview so she can hopefully provide that sustainable income for her family.
That's excellent. And you mentioned the Career Center with Sue Hicks, who is amazing, like you mentioned. What all do you offer in the Career Center?
Well, we provide various workshops to our clients. We've partnered with several companies around Kentucky and in Lexington area who will come in and provide kind of the business mentoring aspect, what they're looking for an employee, how to write your resume, what should you and what should you not say in an interview. We found those to be very, very helpful to our clients and to our partner agencies as well, so they can learn more about what we offer. We received a grant from Walmart several months ago, which helped set up our Career Center. It was called Paving the Way Forward grant. We are continuing to work with Walmart to make sure that our Career Center grows. But we have we have some volunteers who come in and do mock interviews with our clients. So it's really a variety of services to make sure that we put that woman in the best possible position we can so that she can land the job.
And you've seen success stories.
We have. We've suited over 60 clients so far. Many of those women have come back to us for those employment suitings. And we are thrilled to we have 5 more appointments on the books over the next 3 days. So I think we've really grown quickly. People see us as a niche service in Kentucky to be able to partner with.
Yeah, and seeing the value of what you're doing. And I know that you guys partner with a few of the same groups that we do. I know you work with Step by Step and Employment Solutions and a lot of other fantastic groups. And so is your name how do you contact these groups?
We, a lot of research. A lot of people found us. It's amazing what the social media world can help connect you to in this day and age. So we're lucky to have that. We did in the very beginning host an open house for all different partner agencies to come in and really learn and see what we're about, see who we are, and see our boutique. So they know that when they're sending their women to us, they know exactly the services that they're getting.
And that was I was able to come to your open house. So I have the vision that you guys have, and you really are set up as a boutique, and I like that you call it that too. It's not just this is the hand up versus hand out. And I believe your cake had like hands lifting
hands up.
Yeah, hands up. I think that's one thing that you guys are about is is lifting the hands. And with the Career Center, and you mentioned Sue doing she does the brown bag lunch. Is that are those open to the public? Or are they specifically for your clients?
They are open to the public, and that is a way that we can also get more individuals involved in our organization from both a volunteer standpoint and from both maybe some new partner agencies that we haven't hit yet. So
that's pretty awesome. You got people. You're getting out there, and people are knowing about you, and you're making waves pretty quick for only being around for 1 year. Just saying, because I follow you on social media, and my family members who I don't, necessarily talk to, like, oh, have you talked to Dress for Success? I'm like, of course. I was at their ribbon cutting, trying to get involved because, personally, I see the value. And you talk about the suiting, too, that when they come back for clothes for the workplace, I've seen you put them in the scrubs as well, if that's appropriate. So it's not just filling up with new suits. If they're working in a dentist office or a medical facility, you have scrubs provided as well.
That's right. And we tell people we operate mostly on donated clothing items that have been gently used, that we want you, when you look in your closet, if you haven't worn that suit in the last year, if you haven't worn those black pants in the last 2 years, we'd love to have them.
Right.
Because there's a woman out there who could need them. And like you said, any type of professional attire we will take. So please, you can check out all the donation opportunities on our website.
And what is your website?
dressforsuccess.org/Lexington.
Dressforsuccess.org. Dressforsuccess.org/Lexington. And the volunteer opportunities and donation opportunities are there.
Absolutely. And we had a volunteer orientation. We actually host that every other Saturday. You can check out more information on our website on that as well.
And, you know, being a nonprofit and relying on donations and relying on volunteers, there's never too many.
Never too many. We're always in a need of volunteers. We could sort clothes all day long at our facility, which we always need extra hands for that. We always need more people to come in and to help our clients get ready, participate in the suiting process. You name it, we need volunteers. So never too many.
And what happens to the clothes that you can't use?
So the clothes that we can't use, we have a variety of ways of still utilizing them, even though we might not be utilizing them in the suiting process. We are able to have at least 2 sales per year. We just had one back in the winter, and we'll be having another one coming up in November. And this is a way that we can sell off some of our inventory, still make, be able to raise funds to support our programs, and make sure that those clothes go out into the community. They're obviously at a discounted price, so it offers some of our women and some of our women's families to come in and get some of these clothes at a discounted price that they couldn't find in another store.
Well, I liked it. Just saying.
Good.
So whatever doesn't sell at that, you still have oodles of clothes around.
We do. We still have oodles of clothes. So we actually utilize some of those clothes to allow designers to participate in an upcoming fundraiser that we have called Recycle the Runway.
And we will go into more details about that in the next segment. So stay tuned. This is your Community Connection Corner here on your Catholic station, Real Life Radio 1380 and 94.9 FM WMJR Nicholasville, Lexington.